Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. It's dark. This video is dark, but I'm going to go ahead and push forward with this and try to get this done. Love and Hip Hop Season 2, Episode 1. A lot of little stuff. I'm going to start right off with, first you see Tierra Marie. She is fucking busted out. I guess she just said, fuck it, I'm hungry, I'm eating everything that I motherfucking want, and she is literally busting out. She's still a cute girl though. I am still a big fan, but yeah, she has picked up some weight, and that is cool. Whatever, fuck it, it is what it is. That damn Moniece, that blonde hair in her confessionals, yuck. It looks like a goddamn broom. Yuck. And then she's fucking Rich Dollars. Really, Moniece? Rich better strap up and pay attention, because that bitch was throwing slick shit out there about babies and career moves. And his ass is old. He's an old man. That's a young girl. You better watch yourself, Rich, or your ass is going to be in family division court fucking around with Moniece and her crazy ass self. April seems to be getting her own storyline this time. She's cool, but she seems like she might be the Carly Red of the group. You know, she's bringing people together and different things like that. And I don't know. It seems like there's going to be some little messiness that our girl April gets caught up in. And I just kind of watched her. The first thing was, okay, last season, she's pregnant and we're like all pulling for you and want the baby to be healthy and all of that, and we were cool with you. But then we had to listen to how big Omarion's dick was, and then it was deformed and it wasn't cut. And then they had to go cut the dick, and then we had to go through all that, and then it was so big. Okay, we got all that. Now you're telling us that he got this big, new, pretty dick, and you can't get done? So now you having to ambush him to get him to fuck you because he's so tired or he's so goddamn busy. Whatever. Who fucking cares? Who even looks at Omarion like that? Child, get on out of here. Then they had the one little piece where he was doing this little performance, lip syncing. I said, I'm so sick of these motherfuckers that can't lip sync their own songs. The fuck is really going on? Anyway, fuck him. Moving on. But April's getting her own little storyline is what I'm kind of seeing, because Omarion, that's not going to be it. So she did this other little thing. She brought together, what's that child's name? Tierra and Princess in the same scene. And you know what? They were talking about the whole Ray J thing and all that. And it was a good look for Tierra, because Tierra actually could have kicked the bitch while she was down, but she didn't. And she took the high road. And it was a really good, mature look for Tierra Marie. So I was really down with that. When she, because she started crying and stuff. She's like, baby, are you good? She's like, no, you're not good. And it's okay not to be good. You know what I mean? And she talked to her and shit and told her, everybody knows that Ray J is a media whore, And you got to decide, is that going to be what you want? Is that what you want for yourself? Because everybody knows that's what he does, And they hugged it out and stuff, and it was cool. It was a good, a meeting of the mind, a girl power moment, where they could actually see through their differences and see they weren't that much different, They have a lot more in common than what they think. So that was cool. Princess and Ray, after everything wrapped, after he pushed her in that fucking pool, and I'll say it again, he pushed her in the pool, and they showed the footage again. That punk motherfucker pushed that bitch in that pool. But anyway, there was a whole situation that we didn't see down after the series wrapped last time down in New Orleans, where she done beat his motherfucking ass. And ended up, she went to jail with his sucker ass. She took the rap and went on, and she ended up going to jail. She caught him with some strippers and whatnot, and she went on and took the fall. Some old fuckboy shit. That Ray J, She's messy. She's real messy, Miss Ray. And anyway, the whole thing, that was the whole thing. He was apologizing to Princess and telling her he was sorry and all of this business and this, that, the other. She told me he needed to get rid of his apartment if it was going to work out. He agreed. Then she busted him having a party with strippers and shit. He loves to show off when he gets a crowd, and that's what he ended up doing. Now, we see Princess is crazy is just as bad as Moniece is crazy, okay? Maybe a little more. She ended up snapping out at the end. They showed it at the end, but she ended up snapping the fuck out on him. He gonna start talking shit and showing off because of the crowd. And then some little stripper had something to say, and she fucking attacked their motherfucking asses. Ray J, I laughed so hard, I looked at Ray J's punk ass. Ray J was so motherfucking relieved that when she let out the running and fighting, that she passed him by. He was so goddamn relieved, I cracked up. Just a damn mess. Anyway, moving on. That was the end of the show. That was, I guess, supposed to be the big highlight, child, whatever. Anyway, let's see, what else was going on. That motherfucking Nikki, baby, she's back. She's getting together with some messy shit as usual. All I'm saying is her titties look like meatloafs sitting candlestick on her chest. They just look like meatloaf, just sitting, two meatloafs sitting up on her chest. She's really ridiculous. Anybody got no time for her. She's a hot mess. And her and April are friends. Just whatever. Fuck her. She's stupid. Anyway, let me see. What else went on that I thought was interesting? Oh, the last thing that was actually interesting, we got two new characters, or three new characters. Milan Christopher, who is a producer and a rapper and a singer and a model and an actor and a whole lot of other things. I met Milan years and years and years ago. I met him on the ballroom scene. So that's one of the things. He's gay. He is like the first outwardly gay male person on Love and Hip Hop. And I'm actually happy for him because, again, like I said, I met him years and years ago on the ballroom scene. And it was so funny because we have the same name. You all know I am Milan Trezor, former mother of the House of Trezor in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And he is Milan, I don't even remember what house he was from. But it was always funny because we had the same name and all that thing. So I remember, and he may not even remember meeting me, but it doesn't make a difference. I remember meeting him back in the day. And I'm happy for him because he has been grinding for a very, very long time. He has been wanting to be part of this industry for a very long time. He's done a lot of work. He's done a lot of commercials and photo shoots. And I've been following him. He really, he deserves to be there, okay? He deserves to have the stardom that he has. However, he's going to see some rough days coming up here. And I know he knows that, so it's cool. Because he's a very pretty child. He has a badass body. He got nice ass skin. He's good looking. He's a good looking child, and he always was. So he has all the goods. He really does. So I'm happy for him. And so anyway, he's one of the new characters. And then there's this girl named Amber. She's a bony bitch with way too much hair. She's just ugly to me. She looks like an animal or something. She's real thin, and her neck is thick and then it's long. She's not cute to me. But you got her, and then you have this other guy named Miles. Now, Miles is a producer and a rapper. He has some dealings previously with this Amber bitch. And basically, she's all into him. He's not that into her. Okay, here comes the fucking bullshit. Okay, so there's some faggoty bullshit going on. Miles is not into Amber because Miles is on the so-called down low, and he's fucking around with Milan. So we got a little faggoty bullshit ass motherfucking triangle going on. Okay, so I always love a goddamn a love triangle. It's always funny to me, like especially when I'm writing. That's my thing. I always write. I love a love triangle, but in real life it gets real messy. The thing about it is, Milan wants to move forward with the relationship and have this whole gay thing going on. And Miles is not so sure. So, you know, the normal, this is the normal. I was telling my mother while we were sitting there, I said, this ain't nothing interesting and fancy. This is the same old shit that goes on every day. So now we're just seeing it on TV. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to play out. The big thing is I see with Milan. Milan is more open with his gayness, and it's kind of like he's trying to force Miles out, and that is just a recipe for disaster. That it's going to make for tension. It's going to make for all the interesting stuff for the public to see. But again, in gay life, this shit goes on every motherfucking day. But it's a recipe for disaster, and it is a losing battle. You can't force a man out. He has to come on his own time. And that's going to be the struggle. So get ready to see all that. Let's see. Oh, and Milan is friends with that motherfucking big nose Hazel E. So, whatever. But interesting. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a lot of media bullshit, you know, and we're going to have fun with it. So this is what I do. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to kiki. We're going to laugh. There's going to be a lot of faggoty bullshit, as I said earlier. There's going to be a lot of motherfucking fuckboy shit, because there always is. And it's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, because those boys are... Child, trust me, all the boys on the program are as soft, if not softer, than Milan, honey. He's the only one that's claiming to be soft. But anyway, so with that, thumbs up or thumbs down. You guys know how that works, honey. And I will get back with y'all next week, because we are definitely going to be reviewing this program. All right, guys, I will talk with you later.